Hello, I'm Courtney and welcome to Book Talk. Today I'm going to be discussing Landline by Rowell, and this is the third Rowell book I have read besides Fangirl and Eleanor Park, which I read both of them last year, and I haven't picked up a Rowell book since I read Fangirl in August, and I've really missed Rowell's writing because her books are really easy for me to get into, and I just love her books because the books I've read so far have been amazing and I love them so much. But if you don't know what Landline is about, it is about a woman named Georgie. She is 37 years old, she has 2 children, and she's married to this guy named Neil, and their marriage isn't good. Like, they're not thinking about getting divorced, but like, it's not the same as it used to be, and it's just not good. And so Georgie writes scripts for this sitcom, and so it's Christmas week, and this book takes place in 1 week, which is Christmas week. And so she and her best friend Sats have been writing this TV show for a long time, and then someone takes interest in it, so she can't go to Omaha, Nebraska, where Neil's family lives, obviously, because every Rowell book takes place in Omaha, Nebraska. And so she has to stay in California while they go to Omaha. And there's magic in this book. The landline in this book is magic, and so this book is just Georgie trying to fix her marriage and make it better again and make them both happy. And if you want to know more of a synopsis for this book, like you see right up here, this is the Almost Summertime book haul. So if you want to see more synopsis, you guys can go check that out. And so if you have not read this book, I highly recommend it. It's super good. Fangirl is still my favorite though. But I don't know if it's better than Eleanor Park, because I read Eleanor Park really quickly too, and I really liked that one a lot. Even though it wasn't in my favorites last year, I forgot to put it in, and I felt really mad when I didn't put it in. But I don't know. I kind of love them equally, but I read this one quicker, so I don't know. I'll decide later on. But if you have not read this book, highly recommend it. If you're looking for a fun, cute little contemporary with a hint of magic, check this bad boy out. And so if you have not read this book, I'm going to go into a spoiling discussion right now. So goodbye, not spoilers. Goodbye. And look at the cover. Okay, so the people who stayed, you read the book, so let's discuss. But before we discuss, let me just show you this cover. Naked. Look at it. It's beautiful. I never read this book with a cover on it because this annoyed me because this book's so tall, and I was just like, I don't. But okay. So, Landline by Rowell. Let's talk about our main character, Georgie. Georgie was a really fun character to read, and she's supposed to be fun because she writes scripts for a sitcom, and so she's funny. Like, she's supposed to be funny because she writes for a comedy. She's a comedy writer, so, like, if you didn't think she was funny, like, I don't know, that's just weird, because her job is to be funny. But overall, I liked Georgie. Georgie's pretty cool, and I think I'm like Georgie. I'm very outgoing and social, and you know, thinking about it now, I could see myself being a comedy writer because I think I make people laugh. Not with like jokes, it's just like things I say in the moment. When there's like a bad time, I just make it better, I guess. That's just my opinion. But at the same time, I'm like Neil, because Neil says, was it Neil or Georgie? Someone said, the boy who never laughs. Okay, then it had to be Georgie if someone said that. She was like, there was this conversation she was flashing back to, how she was like, oh, the boy who never laughs at something funny, and how he only laughs when he's happy. And I really like that because I never show emotions at all. And so, and like, I never laugh, I never show emotions, I never cry, I never laugh, I don't have emotions. And yeah, I think I laugh laugh when I'm happy. I laugh when something good's happening. I'm just like Neil. I never laugh. But like, to be honest, I feel like I could be one of Georgie's and Neil's children. I would probably be Alice because Numi's weird. I liked calling her Naomi, not Numi, because like it kept throwing me off whenever I would see Numi. I was like, it's supposed to be Naomi, not Numi. And like, I thought it was weird how she thought she was a cat. I mean, I know it's funny and cute, but like, I don't want my children to be like that, to be honest. I'm sorry, but it's just the honest truth. But, okay, so overall, if you read my Goodreads review, I kept on saying how, like, confused I was at first, because about 130 pages in, like, the first day I started reading this, there's that one point where Georgie calls on the landline and talks to Neil's mom, and she asked her the question, like, oh, who's the president of your, like, system or something? And she's like, oh, it's that guy Newt, whatever his last name was. But then when she called her on her iPhone, the mom didn't know, and I was like, wait a minute, what just happened? Like, this conversation already happened, and I was really confused. I was just like, oh, it's two different phones, and like, everything started to make sense then about the magic phone. I was like, oh, okay, so this, like, everything makes sense now. The concept of this book was really confusing for me and really hard for me to take, because I guess it's because I'm never used to magic in contemporaries. I'm just used to a boy and a girl meeting and falling in love and then something tragic happening. So when the magic came, I did not see it coming. I was like, what's going on? Like, why did she just ask the same thing? But then it hit me, and I was just like, oh, that's why. Oh, okay. Yeah, the concept's really hard to follow, my opinion. Like, I couldn't figure out Georgie, like, what she wanted to do. Like, when she started realizing stuff, especially when she was at the mall picking out bras, and she started realizing stuff, I was like, wait, I don't understand, like, I don't follow, but in the end, I guess I understand what happened. I mean, I'm not confused as I was, but like, after thinking about it, but still, I'm just like, but I still don't know. But I'm not as confused. Like, it's a good ending. Everything's solved, and I know now, but I'm still just like, I need more of an explanation, I guess, breaking it down step by step. But, okay, the magic landline. That was really cool, bringing magic into a contemporary, because that never happens. That's why you didn't see it coming. But, I really liked that, and how when she would call on the landline, it would be Neil from Christmas 1998, and she had to make sure everything happened again, just make it better, and, in a way, like, she started to think that Neil had a magic landline, and I was like, I don't think so, because when she got to Omaha, she was like, oh yeah, the landline's gone, so I don't think it's possible, but who knows, you know, I think there could be a Landline sequel. I'll start a petition for it, Landline sequel, not just because I want to know more and like not be as confused. It's actually because I really like the story and I just wanted more. That's how I always feel Rainbow Rowell's books. I just want more. Like when I finished Eleanor Park, I was like, I need more answers. Fangirl, more answers. Landline, more answers. Just give me more, because I love these books so much. And oh my gosh, okay, let me just talk about Sess for a second. Don't get me wrong, I really do like Sess, and I knew right from the beginning that he had a crush on her, or at least had something for her, because they've been best friends for like 20 years, and you know, when she would go to flashbacks, she would talk about how he would like lay his head on her shoulder or on her lap, and like I could the tension between them, between their feelings, and when, in the end, when he comes over to her house on Christmas Eve and admits he's in love, I wasn't shocked. I was like, I saw this coming. I knew it. Like, I was not surprised. Were you? Because I wasn't. Because I knew Seth had something for her. Maybe not like love, or just like, I don't know, he had, I just knew he had something for her. I was not shocked by it. But I'm glad they're not together. And for a point, I, like, whenever they were hanging out, I would, like, start thinking, like, what if they just started making out right now? Like, I seriously thought they were gonna have an affair, but thank God they didn't, because I didn't want Neil's heart to break, because, I mean, even though Neil's a guy, like, I don't like him, but I do, because I'm a lot like him. And, like, he hates a lot of things, and I mean, I don't like a lot of stuff either. So I really related to Neil in just his ways of life. And yeah, I like Seth and all, but I did not see them being in a romantic relationship. And oh my gosh, okay, so in the end, when Georgie goes to Omaha, Nebraska to surprise them and everything, when she's in Denver and she wants to look at pictures of her kids and she can't because her phone won't charge, and that dude's like, want to use my phone? And she's like, no, but then was like, yeah, that guy was Levi from Fangirl, and I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, it's Levi, because I knew Levi was gonna be in this book. And then he showed up again, and like, Cass was here. I did not know Cass was gonna be here. And they were reunited. We had that reunion, and it was so beautiful. Even though in this book we don't get names for who they are, but like we all know it's Cass and Levi, because who else was it gonna be from Omaha, Nebraska? It wasn't gonna be Eleanor or Park, and I haven't read Attachments yet, so I don't know anyone in there. But I was so excited, and they're engaged. Cass and Levi are engaged. They're gonna get married, and like, I hope Rainbow Rowell writes a wedding, because I want to see them get married. But I was really excited for that. Like, I was just like, oh my gosh, you're here, I'm so excited. And when Georgie comes and Neil's just like, oh my gosh, you're here, and they have their little reunion, I thought it was really cute. And how it flashed back to Neil when he's sitting in the car before he proposes and thinks about her. That was a really nice scene, and it does the before and after thing, and just, it was really cute. The ending is a really sweet moment in how Georgie sees Snow for the first time. It was such a good ending, and I really, really enjoyed this. My favorite scene, I don't know what my favorite scene was. Oh, you know what my favorite scene was? It was the one where Georgie's mom was like, oh, when's Heather gonna tell me she has a girlfriend? I really liked that scene. And oh my gosh, when that pug gave birth, that was really disgusting for me to read. I did not enjoy that scene. But yeah, Georgie's mom was really cool. I really liked her. But yeah, those are my overall thoughts on Landline. I really overall enjoyed this book. I gave it 4 stars on Goodreads, but it's technically a 4.5, and I gave it a 92%, so that's pretty good on my rating scale. But I really enjoyed this book, and I cannot wait to read Attachments by her, because I hope to read it sometime soon, and I cannot wait for Carry On. That is coming out this fall. It is about the fanfiction Cass writes in Fangirl, and I'm super excited. But yeah, those are my overall thoughts on Landline. Whoops. And those are my overall thoughts on Landline. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you want to watch more book talks, you guys can click the subscribe button down below. I'm Courtney, and I will see you all next time with a new video. Bye!